Hey, I'm John Grant, and welcome back to the Johnny Grant Show. I'm here with Darian Kim and Mo Hadzi. First off, guys, how does it feel to be my first guest on my own show?
It feels amazing.
I mean, it's an honor. I've been watching the Johnny Grant Show since I could breathe, since I could talk, since I could walk. And it's just an honor to finally be on here.
Man, it's an honor to have you on here. So today, we're going to be ranking Kanye albums, who is one of our favorite artists. So he has 10 solo albums. And it's pretty simple. You write it on the whiteboard, we'll all write it, and then we'll flip it on the count of 3. And, yeah. I think this should be a pretty universal answer. I just flipped it on accident. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, yep. Jesus is King. It's just not that good. And I wish we got Yandi instead.
Yeah, it just sounds unfinished.
Yeah, Follow God's the only listenable really song.
I'm a fan of On God.
Yeah.
On God.
They remade it.
I don't listen to. I can't say that I go back and listen to any. Even Follow God, I can't say I go back and listen to any song on this album.
Not
which
really.
Which is out of all of his other albums, I listen to at least a couple other songs from the albums. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, flip. I got Ye.
That's horrible.
I'm a Ye hater. I am a Ye.
What is wrong with
Why?
you?
It's just not a good. It's not a good. I have 3 highlighted songs. Violent Crimes is the most overrated Kanye song. It's the most overrated Kanye song.
It's not though.
And the only 3 songs: Ghost Town, No Mistakes, and Yikes.
What does Donda have over?
What is wrong with
Donda, Jail, Heaven and Hell, Believe What I Say,
those
bro.
songs suck, dude.
No, they don't.
They're all
no, they don't. You got, bro. This is not.
I never go back and listen to that album ever.
I have never gone. These are the only 3 songs: Ghost Town, No Mistakes, and Yikes. Violent Crimes is overrated. Donda is underrated.
What songs do you take on Donda over any songs on Ye?
I would take Heaven and Hell.
That song is not. The original was better. They ruined it.
I would take Moon.
Moon
I would
sucks.
take Moon.
Moon
I would take
terrible.
Moon and
I
Jail
never
over
listened to that song.
majority
Jail
of
sucks.
songs
Jail is way too long.
Ghost Town?
Besides these and maybe Violent. I'm taking Violent Crimes. All of these. Ghost Town, No Mistakes, Yikes, and Violent Crimes. Everything else though. Donda is just, bro. It's 7 songs. It's not
7
even a full
great
album.
songs.
Donda.
It's not 7 great songs.
Donda's
4 great songs.
Donda's way too long. All the songs
way
are
too long. It sounds
unfinished.
unfinished. Too many features. Too many features.
You can make that argument, but it's definitely very close. Like even in my list I have on my computer, I had Donda at 9 and Ye at 8, but I just made the impulse decision. Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip.
Yeah, I expected that.
Donda. Donda. I mean,
All
this
right.
was bound to happen.
Yeah, but
Donda and Ye.
but why?
Let me
I'm a Donda fan. I like Donda.
let me speak my truth on Ye. All right.
I'm gonna speak my truth.
On the cover of the album,
I hate being bipolar.
I hate being bipolar. It's awesome.
What does he mean by that? What do you think?
What does
The
he mean?
whole album is just talking about was going on in his headspace right now.
Yeah.
Opening
bro.
track,
You see
I
that
thought about
picture?
killing you. He talks about killing himself. He talks about loving himself more than others. Do you know how powerful that track is? And you got Donda over.
What does he talk about on Donda that's like important
Donda-
at all?
Donda.
Nothing.
Life of the Party, bro. Life of the Party.
That song wasn't even originally on the album, dude.
Okay, Andre 3000 carried.
He did.
And the original.
They really should.
Honestly,
They should have.
the original Kanye verse was way better,
so
but
much better. So much better. Number 7. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yo.
What? All right, bro. Cut.
Listen, I just think I never go back and listen to it. It's not
Yes, you
influential.
do.
It's not,
Yes,
not
you do.
influential.
You literally do go back and listen to
I
it.
listen to Dark Fantasy. I listen to. That's it.
I'm not
You
a
don't,
big
you don't
fan.
listen to Gorgeous? You don't listen
You
to
listen to
you don't
Devil in a
listen
New
to-
Dress?
Compared to
Runaway?
other albums, I don't.
All the Lights, Power. What's wrong with you?
This album is literally like
Okay, listen to me.
this album is more than rap, and you have this.
Let me explain myself.
Album?
Let me explain myself. Okay. Runaway's outro is way too long.
That is fire.
It's way too long.
Do you even know the
You
meaning
don't sit there
behind
and listen to
Runaway's
it.
outro? You don't
Explain it
even
to
know
me.
what it means.
Explain it to
It
me.
means the whole album is Kanye's. It's the public's perspective of Kanye, and that outro is where he's going What it really means is that the public can hear him, but they don't understand.
You're
what he's
looking way
saying.
too deep into
It's
it, bro.
true, though.
He's just
It's
moaning into
true.
the microphone.
This is his magnum opus. This is what magnum opus
Magnum. Okay. No, I disagree. I think it's wrong. No, I don't listen to it compared to every other album on the list. I don't listen to it as much as any of the other ones. The replay value is not as good.
This is a take that nobody has ever made ever in history.
That's not true.
I'm shaking because I'm
I know.
I'm shaking.
I'm really not like describing this well, but like I just don't have words for this because this is something.
Do you listen to this more than any other
Yes.
albums?
Yes.
I don't. That's
I do.
why.
No,
I don't listen to it.
I don't.
I
I probably
I
do.
don't. I don't listen to it compared
I
to
don't. But
everything else.
it's up there. It's top 3 stuff I listen to by Kanye.
That's
100%.
fair. It's a good
100%.
album. It's a good album.
It's more than a good album. It's a great album.
All right.
The rest of the albums are all great, but it's just ranking what's the worst.
You're
All
a
right,
fool,
well,
bro. You're a fool.
Let's explain why we have 808s.
All right, yeah.
You have
so let's
808s
go.
there?
I have 808s because it's a great album. You know, it did so much for rap today.
Highly influential.
So influential, but it's just not on that top 6 Kanye level for me. You know, it's just not enough songs that I love from that album.
I mean, that track run with Bad News, Paranoid, RoboCop, Streetlights, that's just an amazing track run, but it's just like,
kind of
it's
takes a
alright.
drop off.
and I'm a big 808s guy.
Yeah, no
My
disrespect to
first Kanye
808s. You know, it's a great, Darian, that
I have
was
it
you
on
got the
vinyl
CD, you got
and
the
CD.
CD.
Vinyl
Yeah.
and CD.
So that's actually kind of surprising. You have it
Yeah,
that
I
low.
thought it was gonna be higher up on the list for you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. It's higher up
It's
on
just-
mine. It's just influential too. It's most
Yeah, I know.
influential. That's why it's higher on mine.
3, 2, 1, flip.
You guys are a little lame, bro.
What?
You guys are lame.
I mean, he was gonna put
Yeah.
just because for whatever reason he put My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Bro,
Fantasy
it's my
below
opinion.
808s.
Oh.
Man, you should leave.
I think I should, dude.
Get out of here. Go. Get out of here.
All right, well, Yeezus,
All right, let's talk.
it's an experimental album, but it's not that experimental. People have
Yeah.
done it before him. Def Grips have done it before him, and various other artists.
Yeah,
It's just not as experimental as people made it out to seem. And it's really a great album still.
yeah, it's a great album. You know, the songs I highlighted from it, obviously Bound to. Black Skinhead was the first Kanye song I ever got into because of Darian. Darian actually put me onto that song, and then that's where
I
we're
got
here today.
Hold My Liquor, New Slaves, and Guilt Trip as my top 3. Those are amazing songs. Right?
Yeah, and also this album also had a lot of influence on Utopia. Travis
Yeah,
Scott.
yeah.
All right, Mo, you can come back now.
Yeah, come back. Yeah.
Number 5. Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip.
My man.
Wow!
man.
Wow!
My
I
man.
thought that was gonna be a
My
hot
man.
take.
My man.
You guys are copying each other, bro.
Great minds think alike. Put that thing back on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, Graduation, I don't think it really aged well. No one's listened to Stronger before a football game to get hyped.
No one.
No one's gonna listen to most of those albums right there, most of those songs on the album right there. But I mean, there's still some fantastic songs on there, like "Can't Tell Me Nothing," "Flashing Lights."
Yeah, it's a. This is the album that got me into Kanye, and
Same
you know,
here.
once you kind of you listen to more Kanye, you kind of lose the love for Graduation a little bit. You know, it still holds a great place in your heart just because of songs like "Flashing Lights," "Everything I Am," "Good Morning," great songs. Good Morning has probably the best Kanye music video.
It's such a great music video. But Drunken Hot Girls, Barry Bonds.
Yeah, those are the albums that put it at 5.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say? Yeah. All right. Good. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Oh.
Wow. You see, there's
on.
no. I can't agree with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy out of the top 3.
Look, it's a great album. It's a magnum opus, but it's just so many songs I don't listen to on there. It's still a great album, but I don't come back to Monster, Hell of a Life.
You don't come back to Hell of a Life?
No, I
Hell of a
don't.
Life is a great song.
I don't come back to Who Will Survive in America.
Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America? Who will survive in America?
Darian, can I ask you what you like about T-Lop so much? Because I know
I
it's
mean,
high on your list.
T-Lop is very high on my list, but it's just a great album. It's a mix of all of his styles combined into one perfect album. I feel like there's the revisions that came through with this album.
I
helped it
agree
so
with you.
much.
I think from here on out, like all the albums are just great. Like there's
Yeah.
no wrong answer for the rest.
Yeah.
Besides me, I kind of messed up at the end, so my list is gonna be different from yours.
Well, I put The Life of Pablo, and this is obviously, it's no hate, because once you get to the top 4 of Kanye albums, it's just like, you know, it's better than anybody else once you get to the top 4. And this album is a masterpiece, but there are just a couple songs that I really just can't get behind. Highlights.
I love that song.
I hate
Young
Highlights.
Thug,
I hate
hard.
Highlights. Like,
How does it
and
go?
that
How
is-
does it go? How does it go?
Tell my mama I'm up to town.
We live in the high. I don't know.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, flip. What do we got here?
Okay.
Okay, I can understand, but this is my like
I didn't even see.
graduation.
Okay. All right, you go. You can talk.
Can we
You
agree?
talk.
Can we
Explain
agree
yourself.
that his first 3 albums are like easily some of his best?
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
all. Because
I wish we got Good Ass Job, man.
It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Nah, I don't think it would have
So
been.
many albums that we could have got. That
Yeah.
never
But if
came
we
out.
never got, if we had good,
We would never get Graduation.
We wouldn't got the rest of his albums.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't think
true.
so?
We wouldn't have gotten My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. We wouldn't have gotten 808s.
We wouldn't have gotten the rest of his albums. I
Yeah.
don't think.
All right, keep explaining.
I put Graduation there because I feel like I just like the other ones better. I just listen to this least out of all the other ones, and I feel like it's less influential than the next 2 that I have.
I mean, I put Late Registration here because it's really a great album, a perfect fall album. But just don't come back to most of the songs either.
Really?
Yeah. Like
That's a We hot- Major, bro?
I come back. That's my most comeback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I come back to the album more than.
This-
We
is my most-
Major, Heard Him Say,
Roses?
like those are great songs.
How does
but
Roses go?
I know it's past visiting hours, but
Okay.
can I please give her these flowers?
Bro, Kanye South over here, not even Kanye East.
All right. I put The College Dropout. You know,
That's
not everyone's gonna agree with this one, and it's obviously it's his first album. It's a great album. There's so many songs on this album, but it's just I like the 2 other albums better. It's no knock against this album. Spaceship, Jesus Walks, Last Call, Family Business.
Family Business, man.
There's no wrong answers at this point.
Man,
though.
Family Business, it just really just gets me in that Thanksgiving feeling.
God, it's such a great
It really does.
winter, Thanksgiving.
I was shoveling snow to that
Christmas.
song.
Number 2. 3, 2, 1, flip.
What's your number? Oh.
Late registration. I put late registration.
I put Late
too.
Registration, too.
Late registration. This is my most listened to Kanye album, I'd say. We Major's my favorite Kanye song. Touch the Sky is all time great.
Oh my God.
Drive slow, homie. You never know, homie. Might meet some homie. You need to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. Diamonds from Sierra Leone. It's just a great album.
That song is so good.
You
Nobody
know,
listens to that song. I love that song.
This album used to be outside of my top 5, but once I started listening to Kanye more, I just really
For me, one
loved this album.
1 and 2 are so interchangeable for me. There's like
Yeah.
1A and 1B.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
mean, I got to give it to Late Registration. Well, for your first album, your debut album, you have your whole life to make it. Your second album, you only have a couple years to make it. So it's really just shows how great Kanye is and how great the album is.
Yeah, and if you ever see the Netflix documentary Genius, it made this album just so much cooler, just because you saw everything being recorded and all the back behind the scenes of this album.
The trilogy is
much
just
hunger.
the
So much
trilogy
hunger,
is just
so
so
much.
good. The trilogy is amazing.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, flip.
Okay.
Okay. 3 different answers for the number 1. I feel like you're both fools. All right. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It was a God's creation. He flew out to Hawaii, flew out all the best artists to come make this masterpiece. 2 weeks straight, 3 hours of sleep every night. He was just grinding on this album. He put everything into this album. I can't hear anything else other than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy being number 1.
I think the fact that we have 3 different answers says a lot.
Yeah. It says a lot about how great of an artist he is.
I mean,
I can't agree with that.
why?
I can't either.
I can't agree with that.
agree
There's
that.
so
I
many
can't agree
better
that That
ones.
is his best work.
It's
Number
such a
one, that-
fun
you
album.
think that
It's
that's
not his best.
work,
Saint Pablo, FML, Father Stretch My Hands,
but that's his. I don't think that's his best.
It's
work,
not better
man.
than I don't think.
Famous. Come on. No More Parties in LA.
No More Parties in LA.
that's a
It's
great-
a
that's a
mix
great
of
song.
all
That's a great
his best
song.
work.
Kanye song.
It's a mix of like the gospel, some OG Kanye, some 808s, it's everything into one great album.
I like College Dropout because it's just so raw.
I think My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is the best though, just because it's never been done before, bro.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't, bro. No one has done music like that
Yes, it
before.
has.
What are you
Nobody
talking
has. Who has come close? Who has come close?
What's it called? To Pimp a Butterfly.
That
To
don't
Pimp-
come close. It's like-
yes,
they're
it does.
different
Yes, it
albums. They're two
does.
completely different albums, in my
Kendrick
opinion.
has two
They're
albums better
completely
than
different
My
albums.
Beautiful Dark Twisted
Look,
Fantasy.
it's just I think it's overproduced. It's overproduced.
I can't agree with that.
Too many
There's
artists.
nothing you can do to get
Yeah, I
away
think there's
with
too
that.
many artists on it.
Thank you for watching our Kanye album rankings.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.